Hello, everybody. I am Paul Reto, and this is Rhapsody Run. That didn't fly in my brain as much as I thought. And this is Living with Yourself.
I actually watched all of that.
I just watched
our
all
conversation
of it
about it before.
I just finally finished all of it too. Oh my goodness! You want to open up the chest and right now, like in 3, 2, 1, go, and then tell me what you thought of Living with Yourself featuring both Paul Rudds? Because I'm confused by it.
I liked it.
Yeah.
Kind of simplistic take on it, but yeah, I don't know. I liked it. It had like, obviously, it was largely a metaphor for dealing with yourself, literally.
Yeah, living with yourself. Go figure.
Exactly. It presented those in a very compelling way, as far as I'm concerned. I really enjoyed the acting throughout the entire thing.
Yeah.
Seeing him as the two like extremely different roles and still knowing who he is at whichever time, just due to his demeanor and stance. Was pretty good.
He's a dang good boy. Dang good boy.
Extremely dang good boy. Big fan.
It's like what the creator of Jack and Joe probably hoped they were making. I don't know. I felt. Did you have the same experience where, like, I remember it was one of those shows for me where I watched the pilot and I was like, I have no idea if I like this, but I need to see the second episode. It was one of those for me. Like, I didn't get I was like, I couldn't tell if I thought it was like amazing or bad in the first episode, and then the second episode I was like, I love this. And then I was just, I don't know, I was confused about my feelings the whole way, but I ended up really enjoying watching it. Really enjoying watching it.
I mean, I don't think I had that necessarily as a response to that show, because like the amiability of Paul Rudd was kind of dragging me through it, even at the times that I was like, I don't know if this part's particularly strong.
Yeah.
There were certain areas that I skipped through. Also, I really like Aisling B, so like,
yeah.
On top of that, I had another reason to want to watch it.
All two actors in the show.
Sorry, there are 3 actors. It's Paul Rudd, and Aisling B.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
One thing I will say actually is, while I didn't notice the phenomenon of that there, I did notice it watching another Netflix show, which was also kind of like ensemble of 2, and that was Maniac, which I don't know if you've seen.
I definitely have not. I have not even heard of it. What is Maniac? Sell me.
Is Emma Stone and Jonah Hill in a.
Rhapsody, I have to tell you, Emma Stone and Jonah Hill are not twins.
Sorry?
Never mind.
What?
Sorry, never mind.
Are they?
I didn't mean to.
They look so similar.
I didn't mean to burst your bubble. I'm sorry. I should have let you keep. I'm sorry. Oh, I feel so bad now. I should have let you keep on living.
Next, you'll tell me that Mary-Kate Olsen and Dave Bautista are not twins. I'm not going to believe you in that circumstance.
It's okay. It was just in that one movie, Jack and Jill, that they were twins. I'm sorry to say.
Okay, good. I'm glad to have it clarified. At least I was remembering something that's vague.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I was given the option of clone. Not quite a fast thing.
Sure you don't want to do that? I gotta be honest with you. I got the makeshift cannon after the first floor. I forgot to use it on the boss.
Oh yeah.
And I've also got the laser rifle, because laser light show is actually a real good synergy as far as I'm concerned.
Oh my god, I completely didn't even remember that we were playing as the gunslinger. I was like, ooh, this stuff's shiny. That being said, I got platinum bullets, so I don't really care.
I only remembered that we were the gunslinger when I picked up the makeshift cannon and I had a synergy, and I was like, wait a second, a synergy with
Yeah. What even is the synergy with it? Does it give it 4 shots or something? Is that what it is?
It definitely doesn't have 4 shots.
Well then,
it probably just adds bullets to it. I don't know. Maybe it adds bounce.
It's like
or maybe it's one of those like synergies that actually kills it.
It could be. It could be. I don't think it is. I don't know. Anyway.
I imagine not. It would be disappointing to have a run where it's like, well, I can't use the commonly considered best weapon.
It's one of those things where it's like, we need to solve the problem of the gunslinger being too strong. Let's give him one inconvenient thing that takes some fun away. He can't use this gun.
Make sure that it only affects extremely rare use cases.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's totally it.
Must have been. But yes, sorry, Maniac is about I want to say, how did I say it? Kind of like a psychiatric intervention, but too much.
Hold on, what? So you made me jump in the past. I was trying to process that.
So it effectively poses the question: what if psychiatric intervention, but too much?
Okay.
But it also does one of my favorite tropes, which is like multi-universe stuff. Like the parallel of something existing in multiple universes. Like that thing had to exist. It was always going to exist. This is just its representation in a different universe. Which is one of my favorite tropes of all GD time.
Yeah. Have you
I wrote a D&D campaign based around that, so that every time they jumped world, they would jump into a new genre. Like, oh, this is a comedy, this is a fantasy, this is a Victorian Gothic horror, this is etc. etc.
But it's all like
the
parallel.
Universe would always have the same parallels. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's fun.
I feel like I feel like I knew the answer to this already. Have you seen the show Community?
I have, yeah.
And
I think I skipped the final season, the one that was on the streaming service that no one uses. Was it Prime at the time?
It was on Yahoo Screen when it came out.
Oh, yes. It was something that no one uses so much that it does not exist anymore, I believe.
It's all on Hulu and stuff now. But
good.
I'm surprised you watched this. You were able to sit through the fourth. I mean, never mind. But yeah, it has that episode.
Sit through the fourth? Yeah.
The fourth season it's not great.
I did it for the same reason that that Harmon did when he was explaining, getting drunk and watching the fourth season. Was very much like, all right, I have to know these things so that I can address them in the future.
Yeah. But like
the gas leak year joke would have hit significantly less without watching the gas leak.
Yeah. I was just gonna mention along the remedial chaos theory episode, along those lines. The one with where they're playing Yahtzee. So,
yes, that definitely has an element of it. That's got the kind of like the parallel nature. But they're not distinctly different. Like the setting of the world. I see.
Like
I like, oh, this is a Western, and we never met each other. Like I was an immigrant from a different nation, but
okay. You're saying like one, you're saying one step further. Yeah. I got you.
Something will like the universe tends towards this thing, and it will happen no matter what.
Yeah, I got you.
It's usually used in romantic notions, like Paper Boats, the song in Transistor.
Transistor is a game that I really need to play, especially because I have it already and really want to. My list, like, I really am. I say it all the time. Please stop releasing video games. There's way too many good ones. It's just
agreed.
Haven't we done enough? Haven't we done enough? Like, just calm down.
Frankly, it's rude for people to keep releasing video games while I have some to catch up on.
It's quite frankly, it's like incredibly insensitive to the Rhapsodies of the world, and also me.
And the Retos.
It's true. I appreciate that. Thank you. What's like a list of a couple of games that always come to your mind where you're like, because I mean it. Every time I say it, I'm like, I wish I played that game. Like, I have that game. I should find time to play that. What's your, like, do you have a short list of a couple of those that keep on coming up? And you're like...
I do. Witcher 2 and Witcher 3 are both that for me.
Have you played Witcher 1? Or you just want to skip it because I heard that it's not that great? I have played
Witcher 1.
Okay.
I played through all of Witcher 1 because, like, people were talking about, the gameplay isn't that great, but the story and the world building's there, and it's capitalized upon in future games. And also, like, it's one of those RPGs that gives you a bunch more information about the world than is necessary. Like when you read a book, it's not like, oh, this book is just here so that you can learn a potion. It's like, oh, here's the history of the third age of this world.
Yeah.
Which gets referenced later on in other games because, you know, it's the backstory for that world as well.
Yeah.
This is the kind of thing that you get the ability to do when you're working with that world, like The Witcher from the books as well.
Yeah.
The Witcher 1 and 2 immediately come to mind.
2 and 3?
2 and 3, sorry. 2 and 3. Finishing 2 in particular, because I am actually partway through it. I would honestly probably have to look at the start of my Steam library to give you any more of an answer. So while I delay and think of another, hey Reto,
what?
Got any examples yourself?
Gee, what a surprising turn of events. I definitely do. One that comes up, and I've talked about it a lot recently. Like, there's a very clear reason why I haven't gone to like really try to finish this one. Persona 5 is 90 hours long, and I can't finish games that are 6 hours long. Like that one's really up there for me. But Ori and the Blind Forest is super up there for me.
I would have honestly assumed that you definitely played that.
Exactly.
That, like if we were having a conversation about Ori, I would just start spouting off spoilers, not even asking.
Yeah, exactly. That one I'm like I don't know why I haven't played Inside yet, which is crazy because
same.
I love Limbo. What else? I mean, I could go on forever. Transistor.
I know, please do.
Transistor, I want to play.
Are you interested in Pyre at all?
Pyre, I want to play. How dare you?
Okay, cool.
Stop. No. Stop. My list is too big. Hat in Time, I want to play.
Ooh! I actually recommend Hat in Time as like a cooldown game. For a while, it was the game that I would play after I'd recorded for the day, just to like wind down and enjoy.
Yeah, it's on Switch.
Got a nice tone for that.
Switch now. It's on Switch now, so I really want to. All the Legend of Zelda games I haven't played. I don't know. I could.
How many of them would you expect there are?
Oh God! Like if I was just doing it with a complete gut reaction, I'd be like, there's probably like 20 I haven't played. Because there's so many handheld ones, and I don't know. I don't love the idea of completing a long game on a small screen.
Yeah, that's totally fair.
I've done it, and I will do it, but I prefer a bigger screen, or at least a screen as big as a computer that I'm sitting very close to.
I mean, I feel like I feel like I would be the same. I haven't had a handheld in a very long time. I feel like I would be the same, and that it was just because I was a kid, I was willing to accept anything.
Yeah, it's like, well, you mean I can take this in the car?
Yeah,
give it a Game of the Year award. I can play it on the toilet. Game of the Year.
You mean when I get dropped off at school, I can say, you can't save in a fight. I need to stay here for another moment and finish this one.
Far too relatable. Mom, I can't save World of Warcraft.
I luckily never had to make that argument with World of Warcraft. Being, clean. Majority clean, I guess.
Clean. Yeah.
I only socially use World of Warcraft.
Yeah. I had the out because my dad played more than me, probably for a while. So I was just like, yeah, my family was all too used to it because of that. So it's just like, just ask Dad. He'll tell you can't save. And he'll go, yeah, he's right. he's right. What he's doing is actually important. It's like, yes, it is. Of course it is.
I guess I'm lucky that neither of my folks were gamers of any kind then, because it gave me the ability to say I can't pause in games where I certainly, totally, definitely could.
Yeah.
Kidding me?
Couldn't get away with that.
I was saying that in Tetris.
Yeah. Can't pause. I can't pause. You can't pause this momentum, Mom. You can't pause the momentum. I'll never get
Even
it back.
worse are the games that you can pause but you can't save. Because I remember, like, I would have been in second grade, right? So it goes like kindergarten, first grade, second grade for us.
Mm-hmm.
I will clarify that because apparently the nomenclature is completely different across different areas. So I was relatively young. I want to say like 8 or 9. And there was a point in, I think it was Croc 2
Croc.
that I was up to.
Sorry, poor Croc. I thought he would be around forever.
So did I. Bring back Croc.
Bring back Croc.
Spyro's come back. Crash has come back. Bring back Croc.
Yeah.
I mean, even Abe came back. Come on.
It's true.
Time for all of the old
even
old
Bubsy came back.
Bubsy came back?
Yeah, Bubsy got a new game.
Damn, Bubsy, what up?
So, like,
well done.
There's no excuse.
None at all.
Sorry. You're in the middle of Croc 2.
Sorry, yeah, I was in the middle of Croc 2 and I couldn't save, but I could pause. So I paused my PlayStation 1 at the time and went off to school. And then I cried all day at school because I was certain that the PlayStation 1 was going to overheat and burn the house down. And that I would be responsible for that, but also that I would lose my save file in Croc 2.
Yeah, which is worse.
Of course, because I didn't know the value of the house, but I knew the value of that Croc 2 save file.
Yeah.
You know, 30 hours of my time.
Exactly.
And I was probably only on level 2 because I was a little garbage gamer at that point.
Are there any games you played as a kid that you thought were really hard that you've gone back to as an adult and thought, like, get good, kid?
Yeah, Minesweeper. I thought Minesweeper, I didn't know the rules and I was playing Minesweeper, I want to say years before I actually started to go, what are the actual rules of this game?
Oh my god.
Yeah, after which I became much, like, as soon as I understood the rules, it's a lot easier.
It's funny how that works. Funny how that works.
Yeah.
Goes, the statistics are definitely way more in your favor. Did you see the game... God, what was it called? I just tweeted it. What is it called?
The game that you just tweeted.
It's a Minesweeper roguelike that just came out today.
I did not see that.
Nothing more needs to be said. Think Minesweeper with all kinds of permanent, temporary progression and roguelike elements. Came out today, and I'm really excited. And I did kill the dragon.
I have to imagine you are being a rogueliteer in large
and a
who ends your streams with Minecraft typically.
Yeah. I'm shooting myself in the old noggin.
Good. I completely badly passed the forge. Like, I went the entire opposite direction, cleared half of the map, found the correct direction, and now, I mean, I could probably end up fighting the dragon.
You can if you want.
I do have the makeshift cannon with some ammo in it.
I can tell.
I think the thing that killed me is that I missed out on a lot of ammo drops.
I can tell my brief story of my game I played and I was bad as a child. If you want to go.
Please do.
Because for me, it definitely. I mean, and it's. I've also had the reverse, but Yoshi's story. I was like, this game is impossible, and I was like, I needed my dad to come and finish every level for me. And but then I went back and I played it, and I was like, this game is really short, and like, it was not. It wasn't that hard, and I was just like, okay. But then there's also other ones where it's like, how on earth did I even do this? Like, I must have sunk an outrageous amount of time into these things. I don't know. But like,
you definitely must have. I mean, like, frustration doesn't hit as hard, and you have way more time as a kid, so you'll just sit there and do a thing over and over and over and over and over.
Yeah. It's like, as a kid, you're like, something happens and you're like, oh, jeez, and it just makes you want to press the play button again. Right now, I'm like, I want to take a bath.
Yeah.
I want to go take a. I can't take naps. They actually make me way more tired, but I want to go take a bath. Are you a napper?
How long of a nap are you taking?
How long of a nap do I take when I take naps?
Yeah, what are your nap strats?
My nap strats, currently my nap strats are don't take a nap because it's never worked correctly, but when I did attempt napping multiple times this year, I went to sleep I set myself a timer for 30 minutes, And then one time I woke up and I was sleeping on my arm and my arm was numb and I had a panic attack when I woke up. Like immediately.
Okay, yeah, the calm and relaxing nap does not seem to be a thing to which you are suited, I'm afraid, friend.
Yeah, I like, it sounds so nice. Like, if I wake up and I'm tired, I have to be tired the whole day. I can't take a nap. I have to just be tired all day. No naps.
I mean, coffee? Does caffeine do the same thing?
Yeah, my therapist told me to stop drinking caffeine, so
Yeah.
I can't drink caffeine and I can't take naps.
It's
basically
extremely unfortunate.
I roll a die when I wake up to figure out if the day is gonna suck or not.
And what was today's die?
Today was good because I woke up early and I went to the gym.
Hey!
It was nice, and I think that my hack strat is gonna have to be the gym. Unfortunately, like there's some days where I'm sure I'll wake up and that won't be a thing that I'll want to do. But it works.
That's entirely true, but it's probably also, annoyingly, one of the best things you can do at that point.
Yeah.
To, like, re-awake
How
yourself.
dare you, body? I think that like it's one of those things where I'll have a honeymoon phase with it for a long time, or like a week or two or a month. A long time. Can you tell I don't typically exercise for long periods of time when I said a month is a long time to exercise, but
It is,
Yeah,
as far as
I
I'm
guess-
concerned.
I
It's
guess
a
it
lot
is.
more than the vast majority, I think, of people do.
I guess that's true. But like I'll be excited about it, and I'll probably like I just find a podcast. I've been starting to listen to Critical Role, and
Ooh!
And I'm-
Amazon just picked up two series.
I saw
two
that.
seasons of their animated series.
and this is one of those situations where I'm like, oh hell, I'm so excited that I just decided to be into this for this exciting news. Because
Perfect time to get in on the ground floor.
yeah, I'm like 12 episodes in, and I'm like, I think the thing to do for exercising is just find a podcast or something that you're really excited about and force yourself to not be able to listen to it or watch it unless you're exercising. And then you're like, okay, I'll do this because I want to know more about what happens, so I have to run.
That's actually what's been motivating me to make sure that I stream every day that I'm not recording with either you or the Minecraft gang.
Yeah.
Because I need to know what's happening in Outer Worlds. And I can only play it if I'm streaming.
Yeah.
For the moment, I will say, by the way, that I'm extremely dead because I walked into the fight, I shot off my makeshift cannon, the enemy did not die, and and I had my starter effectively is the only remaining thing. So I've already killed myself.
Oh my. Wait, you're dead or you shot yourself with a bullet to kill the pet?
I'm not gonna. No. I killed myself as in the bit. I'm not gonna use my starter for an entire fight while I'm trying to talk about other stuff.
Oh, okay. It was a willing jump into the abyss. I see. All right.
Yeah, exactly. I embraced inevitability.
Well, I think so that was. Were you on a win streak? I can't remember. I don't remember things that were more than a week. You definitely had a streak of a handful of them going for sure.
I can say I definitely wasn't at the start of this because the previous to the paradox would have been the robot. And then before that, the bullet. So I'm pretty sure I got just crashed on both.
I probably won the bullet because I'm a dirty, rotten cheater.
Dirty, rotten cheater. We'll give you another chance to cheat in another episode in the future. Until then, oh, what a segue.
Oh,
Thanks for announcing his
man.
name's being Reto. Wait, no, it's yours.
Damn
it.
No, shoot. I was going to let you have it because the segue was too perfect. But you know what else is perfect? Checking out the description below these videos to find cool links to... That was not worth a clap.
I'm sorry, it was.
to find links to the other channel and all kinds of goodies you may or may not want, including a game facts for Croc 2. Thank you.
Yep.
See you next time. Bye.
Adios.